Hey, Dana White went on Full Send yesterday, and I don't know if he was supposed to tell us all that he said Ilya Islam could happen. We all kind of agree, but maybe Dana knows something that we don't know. John Jones said he's back in the testing pool, and it was for one reason only, that the UFC said that or President Trump said that he wanted to do a fight at the White House, which is our third topic that Dana White touched on, saying something in his quote on Full Send. So first, Islam Makhachev and Ilya Topuria are circling each other's houses right now. Dana White was on Full Send and said, hey, if Islam becomes welterweight champ, you immediately have a super fight. Ali Abdelaziz, Islam's manager, was on. So in that sense, when you hear that from his manager, you feel like it's not as far off as you may think whenever you see those guys kind of not being able to come to terms on that fight. Obviously, we know that there are some big fights in the UFC. Ilya Topuria is a massive favorite over everyone in the UFC except Islam Makhachev. And that in itself tells you what people think of Islam because of how highly regarded Ilya Topuria is right now, especially after becoming the UFC lightweight champion in the fashion that he did against Charles Oliveira. But Dana said it right away. If Islam becomes welterweight champ, you have a super fight. There are a lot of things moving right now in the UFC, and a lot of it is centered around those two guys. Paddy Pimblett walks into the cage. Arman Tsarukyan's still there. Ilya's one of the greatest on the planet. But first and most importantly to me was the fact that we may not be as far from Topuria Makhachev as we may have believed initially when you hear his manager saying it was the next fight had one other thing happened. And the fact that you hear Dana White going, super fights right on the verge if Islam becomes the welterweight champ.